Hey guys, it was totally a yard sale weekend for me. Littlestown, Pennsylvania had their big, it's called like Glory Days or something like that. Every single house had something out. So I actually only stopped at about three houses, but I want to show you what I got. The first thing that I got was this cool lantern. And the funny thing about it, it's electric and it's really, really old. Um, it should be kerosene for as old as it is, and it has a dent in it. But keep in mind when you buy something like this that everything comes apart. So it can very easily be cleaned, it can very easily be rewired. So I can't wait to just clean it up a little bit and see what it looks like. So that was something cool. This was something cool too. It looks like a regular little coffee pot or a watering can, but the handle is on the side. So I don't know. The tag said it was a coffee pot. I've never seen one with the handle on the side. So I thought that was kind of cool. And this really good yard sale that I went to, I bought tons of mason jars and things like that. And then these old ladies had this little table that was filled with jewelry, old junk jewelry. And you never know, something might be real, really real pearls. But I bought these beautiful pearls for $1 a piece. And the clasps are even beautiful. And what I'm going to do with these, I've been making journals. And I've been making them out of paper that's over 100 years old. So this is one of them, and this is a spiral bound. So any kind of pearls, you can get them at Michael's also, but they're really expensive. So if you just coordinate different pearls with different pearls, it just really adds to it. This is a really beautiful, like a pin that's on there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so pretty. So I love this one. The backs are done, and I'm going to also be teaching a workshop on how to do these journals. This is another real pretty one, and it has an angel on it. And I found an old book, and it was dated, I think, 1912, and the binding was terrible. The pages were falling out, but these were the pages, and they were just beautiful. I don't know how well you can see it. So this is mixed with everyday scrapbooking paper and the vintage, the even antique paper. And this is just a composition notebook. So I have to do the back yet. And this doesn't have the spiral, so I can't do all the bobbles on the side. But I did do a little ribbon that goes down in it so you can keep your place. And I kind of bobbled that up a little and just put this little, I don't even know what you call it, a little clamp on it so that nobody reads it. So those are my journals. And I also found this, which I thought was just the dearest. It's a child's locket, and it looks like real gold. So I'll probably check it out before I dismantle it, and it does open. Doesn't have any engravings on it, so that was really pretty. Then at the same table, the same little house, they had all these cigar boxes that are just chock full of really, really fun things. And sometimes I can't even believe the things that excite me, like these hooks. Um, I was just thinking that I'm doing these little shelf projects made out of shutters. And I thought, oh my God, these hooks would be great. And even if you go to Home Depot, I don't know, you pay $1.89 a hook, and this whole box was $1. And it has letters, it even has my initials, and these are like cast iron. It had this, which is kind of creepy. It's an old little shaving thing. It makes you wonder whose face it was on. And look at this. This is really cool. It's just a big old hook. So that'll definitely hang off with something cool. And I can't explain the importance of finding old hardware when you're doing this kind of business. This is an original, and these were like coat hanger hooks, and they're so easy to install. They just have a little screw. So this is great for a really old piece, and this is a little bit more Art Deco with it being shiny silver. So I'll definitely use these before I use the shiny ones, and I think there's three of them in here. So that was that, and those are just cardboard boxes. They also had wooden boxes, and they were all $1. And I just love them. And I'll actually do something with the box. I mean, men just, it looks like they empty out their drawers and they just throw everything in there. But it had this cool chain. And I know it's just a rusty chain, but to me it's really cool. I know I'll use it. Springs, they're always fun. Just all kind of gadgets. And this one is a smaller box. And again, this just has just old rusty hardware in it. Little tiny hinges, and I thought these might even be cool on on a journal. How cool would that be to have hinges on the sides? So it was great. It was absolutely a great find. And I got a whole bunch of locks. And these are called mortise locks. And they came with all the pieces. They even came with the skeleton keys. They came with the doorknobs. And again, they were $1 a box. And then I saw this just laying off to the side. And of course, this excited me. These are little faucet handles. I know they're like, oh my God, what would you do with them? But look at them. Look how cool they are. I can definitely see these hanging off of something. One's red, one's green. So I love that. And the coolest thing is my friend and neighbor Nancy. She always brings me these really cool old things and says, do you want this? So about a week ago, I found this child's ironing board. It was $2. And this is what it looks like. And it actually just has a little padded, I don't know how well you can see it, but it does have a little padded ironing board cover for a child. And I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. But Nancy popped over and said, do you want this iron? And it's actually a child's iron, and it says Susie Sunshine on it. And we just laughed. We've been childhood friends, and we used to play house all the time. And it's got the old cord and everything. And Nancy's like, I wonder if it works. Like, would our parents really have let us play with irons? But this is a real working iron. So somehow, somewhere, this is all going to tie in together, the ironing board. I don't know if I'll sell it or not. I hate to sell anything that cool. Anyway, I think that's it. Looking around, see if there's anything else. I did get, this is just so cool, but I just took it apart. This is a little salt and pepper shaker. And this is the top, and then it has a little gold piece that goes on top of there. And I thought it was just gorgeous. And it actually, when I picked it up, I noticed that it had this little button on it. So I said to the lady, what's that little button? And she said, oh, that's a real working little lamp. So I took the bottom out, and the bottom had 2 batteries in it, which of course I don't have the real size batteries to test it. But this goes up in it, and it lights up, and how sweet is that for your table? And the little signs, little street signs say salt and pepper on them. It just makes you wonder, how old is this, and where has it been, and how many Thanksgivings were there that this was sitting on the table right next to the turkey. So anyway, I'm going to light it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on a table, a dress table, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of this. Although, I was thinking it could be cool on top of a lamp, or I might put it on top of something, I don't know. Anyway, I'll get back to you soon. Thanks for watching.